Hey guys, welcome back. Today's going to be a little bit of a long one. Basically, we go to 4 rounds, and we have a lot of rounds where we push the time limit, like we almost hit a timeout. So it's just going to be a longer episode today, about 20 minutes. This episode, it's going to be a lot of bad plays on my part, with one good round where I do decently and make up for the bad plays. But today I'm going to really try to talk more mainly about the map and kind of like the differences between casual and ranked, because right now we have to attack, I think it's like the library, and we basically have to attack the library 4 rounds, attack and defend it 4 rounds. Every round is just library. Like, I'm almost positive that if we went to OT, it would have been all library at this rate. Just because of how Siege likes to be in casual play. Which I feel like it's a shame for casual to be the way it is, because it really doesn't prepare you for ranked. It doesn't help you get to know rooms better, like which rooms to defend, like which ones are easier to defend and attack, because you don't have a choice in it. And it doesn't help you with your spawn choices, because you don't know, like, it doesn't matter spawn choices in casual because you don't get to pick it. It only matters in ranked. And once you make that leap from casual to ranked, you're not prepared for it, like, mentally, to think, where should I pick the spawn, because I should pick someone closer to where they're going to defend, because I know what spots are going to defend. But you wouldn't even care about which spots are going to defend because you don't get to pick them in casual. So when you go from casual to ranked, you don't know which spots you should pick to begin with, and you don't know which spots to spawn from to begin with. So I don't know, Ubisoft's just weird when it comes to this. The vigil right there tried to come out and peek me, but he didn't shoot me on his way down, so he misses a good opportunity to do some damage. Right now I'm just pinging where the vigil went, and the Zofia drops down, but she actually kills Mute, which I thought was weird, because I guess he was there too. But then she gets killed by Vigil, and right here I step on a goo, and one of the main advices I'll give for goos and Monty is back up, take your time. If you have to fight somebody with a goo in, fight them. You're better off taking the small hit damage than dying because you were taking a goo out and someone attacked you. Same goes for reloading. Don't reload in front of people. Reload while you're in cover, or if you can, turn around, because your shield well, not turn around fully, but like turn to the side, because your shield will still be on your left hand. So if you face more to the right while someone's to your left, they're more than likely will just shoot the shield instead of shooting you. Mira does a weird play here. She locks us both out, but I miss my melee, and he's just able to get back in. Again, it would have been nice if I had some teammates behind me to help me out with that situation, but it's another late night game playing with randoms, so it's pretty much not going to happen. It's one of those things, if you go into a team-based game and you don't talk to people and you don't go in as a team, your chances of losing are pretty much over 50%. This isn't one of those games where you can just go all out by yourself and hope for the best
15 seconds remaining.
and win a lot of games. You have to be good, but you also have to work as a team, because it doesn't take much to lose your whole team. And right there, the Maverick didn't do, he wasn't doing a bad job. It's just he got pressed for time. He just didn't have time management on his side. And here in round 2 is where I get some decent clash plays. I mess up really hard, but I end up making up for it by killing the person who misses their shots on me when they catch me off guard. So we're gonna get library, and it's one of the rooms. It's not too hard to defend. The main thing you have to worry about is the 2 doors and then the hatch. So if you can have someone get that hatch, or maybe have some roamers up there so they can watch the top side in case of fuses or like sledges, bucks who can break open the roof. That would be a good choice. Right now, for this round, I consider roaming because Clash isn't too bad of a roamer and I know this map pretty well. But I end up seeing that Mira's by herself in the room, so I go back and anchor with her instead of roaming around with Vigil and Caviera. I think Valkyrie also roams most of the map, but Valk's one of those ones who can also roam. Just because of her cameras, so she can get some like nasty people from behind. Dekebi uses her call early on, like 9 seconds into the match, into the round. So it's really not a good play on her part, unless they were just hoping that the roamers would just not reset it, and we're trying to find roamers, but I'm more than sure that all the roamers were able to get their phones off in time, so it doesn't really affect them. A lot of the time, when I'm bored, like anchoring, I'll just click the lightning real fast. It's just one of the board tendencies. It's kind of fun. But yeah, right now I'm kind of sad that this gameplay wasn't too great for the whole roaming session, since it's for the anchoring session.
You hold that angle.
Basically, I'm just going to be standing here for a while, getting flashbanged, getting Candela'd. Same advice I gave him before. Whenever you get flashbanged, if you're good at mental mapping the room, try to back up some, get into a safer spot. That way you don't get pushed and smacked. And while you're backing up, if you want, you could hold down the shock. That way you can slow down anyone who you can't see, just in case they are trying to push you while you're blind.
Keep yourself in the doorway.
Basically, while I'm defending this spot, the main thing I'm worried about is the window and the side door.
Any last words?
I'm pretty sure right now I could have been shocking him to do some extra damage, but I was like considering switching to my pistol real quick to try to headshot him, but I think he knew that's what I was thinking about doing, so I didn't want to risk it. Right now the Ying comes in from the side and she actually kills our Mira, but I'm able to get her down right here. I make her waste her ammo, and then while she's switching, I take out my gun and kill her. Luckily the cab comes and she helps with the anchor. She doesn't keep roaming once she sees that it's just me in the room. And right here I make a really big mistake. I'm going to slow down the clip a little bit so you can see what happens. If you look on the left while I'm resetting my phone, you'll see Maverick make a hole. And in the slight second, I did not notice that it happened. I was just not aware of it. And so I get hit right here. And then I have to kind of work my way around it. And then I realize where he is, and I go and I go to punish him. And luckily he's still looking through the hole when I get there, and I'm able to headshot him. It's a pretty clean kill for Clash, I would say. That's like the optimal way to kill somebody. If you can get him from behind, switch over real quick. And then I see pings, and I see Havana on stairs, and Caviera comes and actually helps me get the kill. Which, ideally, in any game, if you're playing this Clash on Monty, you have someone behind you like that who can either confirm the kill, take the kill, or help you get the kill, because they're looking at your partner instead of looking at you. End of the round though, Dekebi comes and she tries to knife at me, gets stuck in animation, and then gets punished.
15 seconds left.
So overall, that round was, I would say it was a good round.
10 seconds to go.
It was just boring. There was just a lot of anchoring, waiting around, not really doing much.
4 eliminated. Mission successful.
But the next 2 rounds are we lose the rounds, and I make a lot of mistakes. Again, late night matches aren't the greatest. Like if you're just going for wins, playing late at night, like I think this is at 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. These matches, it's not a great idea if you just want wins. Like if you care about your win-loss ratio, don't play late night. But if you're just here to have fun, you know, try to just play some games, have some fun, try to learn some new strats, try out some new strats. Late night can be an interesting one because a lot of people aren't really playing as hard as they play during the day. They're all more chill, so they're not really as worried, or as some people might say, they're not as sweaty as they normally are. They're more laid back. So a lot of the times you'll notice I don't really get called out for anything that I do wrong, even though I know I'm doing a lot of wrong here, and I'm gonna call myself out on it. Like right there, I just wasn't even in the drone phase. I think I was either shift tabbed and on Reddit, or I was replying to somebody, talking to somebody, texting.
5 seconds to
just really not playing the game at all. Like half playing.
Proceed to the biohazard container and secure it.
As Monty, I normally take smoke grenades, because bomb and hostage, it's really good to have smokes. Since you can cover what you're doing, you could try to go and grab the hostage or do a ninja plant while your smoke is up. But if you want to take flashbangs, especially on like secure area, it's not too bad of an idea. Like if you want to play a more aggressive Montagne, flashbangs are definitely the way to go. Flash a room, run in, try to shoot some people, get headshots. The only reason I don't do it is I have really bad aim. I have potato aim. So I rely more on people taking their time, wasting like valuable seconds to aim at me while looking at my shield or looking somewhere else instead. Because for some reason people like to run away from Montagne, and while they're running away, it's a great opportunity to just go after and shoot some people. Here, I'll say red dots on pistols for Monty. Great idea. Overall, it's just not a bad idea, since most of the time you'll be with your shield, so it doesn't give away your position. And most of the time your position will be given away anyway, since you're really loud. Like, people can hear you moving with your shield from far away, from like, they can hear you from a good distance away. Right there, I try to be a little more aggressive with my pistol, but since it's a penetration, it doesn't get the down. I'm pretty sure he's like low though, since those probably did a decent amount of damage. And also, again, anytime I reload, I'll try to turn to the right from where I think they might come from, just in case they come out and try to shoot at me. But right here, if you notice the left wall is soft, I get punished for that. The Vigil, who was definitely playing a lot better than I was in this game, Recruity, he notices that I go to that corner and he just makes his way around. And when I go back into that corner, he takes his opportunity to kill me from through the soft wall. So that was like my major mistake for this game. I didn't notice soft walls, and I was just hoping to sit somewhere in the corner for a while and just contest, while my teammates came around and did try to kill people. So right here we'll see the mute actually save the team. I think he dies up here, but he actually, no, he doesn't die. He saves himself by having a mute on this wall, this soft wall. and he stops the fuse from fusing. So yeah, again, we're almost out of timeout here. We're down to 20 seconds. And sadly, Sophia misses her shots on Alibi and isn't able to finish her off or anything. And then gets killed herself. And then the fuse, sadly, finds out that his fuse is muted and was not able to hear the mute behind the couch shuffle around, so he misses shots.
15 seconds remaining. Down to one.
And, it wasn't a bad round on my teammates' part. It was mostly I fucked up by sitting in the softball corner and getting hit from behind. And then on this last round, I majorly mess up with Clash. I make the same mistake I made the first round with Clash. And I entirely ignore the back wall with Maverick. But this time he doesn't give me a second chance to go around and get him. Also, it doesn't help that we're down a person. We lost one of our guys. And since it's match point, the Uplay service won't give us another player. So we're pretty much just stuck on our own. We end up holding our own decently, but again, mistakes are made, and we lose the round and we lose the match.
Barricade the room. We need to protect the biohazard container. Op 4 drone located the biohazard container.
So right now our doc's trying to peek. Usually people will peek when it's like a last ditch effort, or if they're really good at getting kills. I took a look out there just to see who's out there. I didn't really identify any operators, but at this point it's pretty much just like a lost cause. Like we're already down a person. We're down two people, and we're playing against a team that's doing decently well. They either have some comms or like most comms, versus us where we're just sitting here silently, not really talking to each other. So my guess is like the team we're playing against is probably like an East Coast team and they just woke up, while we are more than likely like a nighttime team that it's just playing. Right here I turn and face the wall while I get my phone, because you have to put your shield away. And while your shield is on your back again, don't take damage if they shoot you in your shield. Cav and I think Cav got either both kills. But yeah, again, I just let the Maverick do that to me again. Cav does a really good job evening out the odds, but it just isn't enough. Since we lost the dock early and I got killed by the Maverick trick that he tried last time, so this time he gets it. It just isn't enough, and the Rook, I can't really blame him for not clutching it. But yeah, this will be the end for this episode, and I hope you guys enjoyed, learned some stuff, and I'll see you guys next time.
Out the hostiles. Op 4, last operator standing. All